I accidentally hit go live. I was trying to take a thumbnail with my face like surprise. I just ate a candy bar, so my tongue is probably like brown. But I was trying to take like a thumbnail with like my face next to the sunglasses, and it just looks like booty. All right, we're about to change this audio. Here we go. We are paired up. All right. Go and stretch this shirt out. We alive. We here. We are here. I need to eat something. So we're gonna have a snack together. Um, but I'll show you guys my shop. Cause I get here, I was like, I don't know if there's gonna be anybody. I waited for the 12:15 class to see if anybody would come, but that's all right because I do a live anyway on what is today? Saturday. I didn't even come to the studio yesterday because I like pulled something in my back, so I'm probably gonna be like foam rolling. I yesterday I did the acupressure mat. They're called asana mats if you're looking to get one, but it's like a pressure point mat, you know, the bed of knives or whatever. So it's like a modernized one of those. I laid on there, but I put some deep blue on, which is like a promotion. Deep blue. This is like Tiger Balm. This is like China Gel. Um, I put some of that on. It's like a muscle relaxer, and then I laid on the mat, and it still hurt. It's like, ooh, it's tender because I've been doing so much work there on my back. Um, what else did I do? I had like a tennis ball, stood up on the wall, up and down with the tennis ball, nothing. I think it was moving some, but I'm like, is this muscle? Because then like my mom, this is embarrassing. My mom was like, she always used to say, you might have some gas trapped in there. So I'm like, in my back, in my ribs, I know. So I'm like, is that like one of those situations? Because I don't know, man. I don't know if I pulled a muscle, if it's air or whatever it is. I was tufting so long. So if you're not on my Snapchat, you need to go and follow or whatever. Like, what is it? If you got the app Snapchat, open it up and then look for Swagger Pants, and that's my account. And I've been posting daily content on there, and it's been growing. Like I ain't been on Snapchat for like 7 years. Hi, and I didn't know you could get followers. It literally was 7 years. Like my memories ago was 7 years until like 2 months ago that I started really using. Hi everybody, really using like Snapchat. So I've been posting constantly on there my tufting videos, like the process. I finished my center rug, and there's a whole. I think it's the last short that I posted on here, and then I've been working on a Courage the Cowardly Dog rug. Hi everybody, who's saying sass in here? Y'all weird. Anyway, what was I saying? I've been posting daily on my Snapchat. So if you want to go on my Snapchat and see the whole process of like how I'm making my Courage the Cowardly Dog rug, I'm making a stoner rug too. I have, hi everybody. I have a market next Saturday. I'm going to be in Burlington, Wisconsin. They're doing a Juneteenth event. I'm going to be teaching yoga there. So if you are local, pull up. I still have a few free passes for anybody that wants to join the yoga class. It's been sponsored by what is it, the black, I don't want to mess it up, but the coalition, the Burlington Coalition of Dismantling Racism, they're sponsoring it. So come free for the class. I'll be bringing mats, so you just got to bring yourself and some comfortable clothes or whatever to stretch in. And then I'm going to be vending. So I wanted to show you guys, before I get caught up in talking, I wanted to show you guys my new setup of my studio. So welcome to my channel if you are new. I am a yoga instructor, and I'm also a full-time artist. So I make rugs, I do embroidery, hand embroidery, and I do stationary stuff, like snarky stationary stuff. So I'm going to show you all that. And I've been teaching yoga for 9 years. I'm not saying like I'm a founder, but I'm one of the first yoga instructors in Wisconsin, like the black yoga instructors, to try to get some momentum going. I opened my first studio at 22 years old. This is my second studio. So we just opened this space April 6th. So if you want to support my studio, my Venmo, my Cash App are linked down below. We're going to be getting a wallpaper in here, And just as we start establishing our clientele, it can really help to be able to, pay for utilities and things like that. So, hi everybody. I know, like with my first studio, Joe is back. That's cool. Um, my first studio, it was a lot easier to get a clientele because we were like an actual storefront. So you can go back and see like my old videos of my very first studio. We were curbside, so like you could see us from the street. Now our studio is inside of a bigger building, and there's other businesses like inside. It's like a whole little market. So this is my studio. This is where we were standing last. If you didn't see last, let me get somebody. I thought he was gonna come in. If you didn't see my last video or my last live, somebody was moving out. Very sweet woman. She gave us the register. So now we have a register. I was throwing out a lot of stuff because I couldn't fit it in my storage from our last space. So um, donating to our Cash App or GoFundMe or Venmo can help us reacquire those things again. So I'm gonna get like these racks or whatever. These were already here, and this is what I'm using to display my art. But I don't like this being so bulky, so I'm gonna be looking into some Amazon alternatives to make it look nicer in here. It does look nice, you know. These benches were from the last studio. We got a coat rack. I'm trying to make it cozy for people. Hi everybody. So the yoga stuff's just kind of over here. I'm trying to correlate with my dad because he has a pickup truck, and I have a rack that I had at the old studio. It's now at my house, but since he has a pickup, I need help transporting it, and I'm thinking of putting it on this wall. The walls in here are just kind of interesting. They're not completely flat, and the rack is about the width of these windows, so it's kind of a wide rack. It's got 3 sections of shelves, so it's gonna have like a lot of space so I can clean up this yoga area and really maximize the space. So yes, I do own my own shop. So if you want to support my shop, it's confidentialgoods.com. Yeah. Oh, go check out my other videos. Like I did a live with me at my markets, and I do like how to and just kind of studio chill vlogs, so you can see how I make like my products and stuff like that. So I was gonna show you guys. We're gonna double tap. Don't get scared. Okay. I wanted to show you the outside layout. So this is what the outside of my shop looks like now. See, we're inside of a building, so it's like a mall kind of thing. Thank you so much. I just put this display up. This used to be our old like, uh, what do you say? Temporary checkout register. um, this is actually like a foldable bar stand or bar table, and I use it for markets, so I can bring it with me. It's easy to collapse and whatever. So yeah, this is like the front of the store. Um, Somebody come shop this rug. This rug I made. It's only 120. So if you got a shoe fanatic in the house, come shop this rug. It's on my website already, confidentialgoods.com. But this is kind of like the new layout I was doing with these fixtures outside. These are some of the rugs I have. These go for on your wall. So these are mirrors, and I made them, and they say you are beautiful. All of the flower ones say you are beautiful in them. I don't want to, they're delicate, hanging on these weird little hooks, so I don't want to touch them too much. If y'all remember the Misadventures of Flapjack, this is Bubby. And then I thrift some pants. So we have men and women's stuff. So as little as preteens or teens. I think I have more like of y'all sizes if y'all are watching. These are hand embroidered jeans, size 5. These are children's Abercrombie that I hand bleached. These are hand bleached too, with the little flames, and these are hand embroidered. All thrifted. I patched the holes on these pants. You wouldn't even be able to tell. Let me scoop this out the way. No, I can't even tell. I swear it was one of these loops. It was this back pocket right here. You can't even tell I patched that hole. If you stand back far enough, you can't even see it. So I repurposed a lot of jeans. These I hand embroidered the pockets too. So all of this was hand embroidered. So that's my little sale rack. These flower rugs are only 50. And then this Bubby rug is for your floor. That one's 90. This was the do rack I was telling y'all about. This has my magnets. Let me shorten this for you. This has my magnets. So the Hot Mom bus, um, we back the bud. These are magnets, and then these are stickers for my studio. So I have two businesses. Ashlee's Crazy Yoga is the logo for that, and then Confidential Goods is my craft business. And so it's kind of like a nice fusion I've been trying to create between the balance of having a studio and a store. So yeah, these are some of my buttons. This is my didn't lose my shit badge. We back the bud buttons. All of these I hand press, and these are all hand drawn. The buttons on my website are only $3. This one's for my ethnic girlies. You can't touch my hair. If you know, you know. So have a good day. Yeah, this was a yoga one. She was sitting on her yoga mat with an incense. I'm with stupid. I'm stupid. These are earrings. Y'all, these earrings, these are only 25. These are hand embroidered and I hand assemble these. So the little screws, all of that, I push them through. So I start on a bigger hoop and then I do, then I cut them all out and I assemble them into these small little hoops, add the earring stuff, and I even drew on the card. This is how down to the T I want y'all to understand how what handmade is and all in-house. I don't outsource nothing. So if I can make my own tags, I made my own tag. Oopsie, made my own tags with my Cricut to put my buttons on that I hand press. Like you are getting a all the way handmade thing when you shop with me. These are initial keychains. I tried to put them in alphabetical order. If you look closely, there's orange and pink embroidery on there. Thank you so much, Tony. I'm sorry, Tori. I can't. My eyes are bad. They're bad from all this hand embroidery I do. So it's the details. These are pink and orange. Besides the white I use for yeah. These are $12, and I need to double. I think I did the inventory, so these should be good. These are car coasters. So if you got a car, you can put these in your cup holders. I have 2-pack ones for $20, and then I have a 4-pack for your home. And then on these square ones, they're all hand stitched, and I got skeins to match. Like this is what I mean when I'm like crazy to detail, to match the backs. So these would be good for like pot holders or something. I'm actually using one now. We're gonna deviate. I'm actually using one now for as a cup holder. Like when I get my coffee in the morning, I'll set it here and it absorbs it and it doesn't like leave a ring, especially because we just got this nice register. So yeah, that's new with the displays. Oh, I didn't even go down here. So we have this is a pillow, and like why this is so special to me. This is my very first pillow I made, and it says welcome, and then on the other side it says go away, and it's in pink. So I'm gonna try to pull it out the other side. Oopsie, my camera's gonna get mad at me. Let me flip the feet out so y'all can see. We're gonna turn this around. So this, my pillow, says welcome on it, and then you flip it and it can say go away. So I wanted to make like a reversible one. And like I said, even down to the tags, y'all. These, I hand make the tags, confidential goods. So yeah, this is made, so I hand stitched this clothes, and then this is made with the rug shavings. Um, so I'm always about recycling and upcycling things. My jeans, they're all thrifted. I don't get anything new. I patch the holes, I give them a new life. My pillows, they're all hand stuffed it with like stuff like that. I'll show you some of my embroidery hoops. Those are even recycled too. So thank you. Um, Very important shirt. If you don't have anything nice to say, then don't say anything at all. I've got a few more sizes of this left. This rug, please look at this rug. This rug they're all so special to me. The little beads. This is meant for your floor. And see, look, this one came out really nice, this tag that I made. This is a loop pile rug. So this one's going to last a nice while. So you can see the loop pile texture compared to a cut pile texture. So this texture is when I need to buzz the rug. And you see all of that on like my Snapchat, or if you see like a video that I've made already. Loop piles can withstand like high traffic, but like obviously it's handmade, so don't be rough on it. But it will last, you know, a snag or two. All of my rugs, they come with rug care instructions, and I ship throughout the United States. It's all first class. This is just some other stuff. This is another rug variation of that. This is a yarn painting. Actually painted it. It has like a nice glossy finish. And then this is all yarn. So I imagine this one finding its home in a nursery. I would love to be able to sell this to a new family. That'd be cute. That was the vision when I was making that, the creative process. These are some more like teens or maybe petite women. This is a size 5. These are all hand embroidered. So if you know a daughter or somebody, I was really sad that these don't fit me because I was coming off my postpartum weight. And I think my hips are now too wide. These jeans took me a year to make. These are hand bleached. I painted the flowers on it, and then I did a chain stitch for all of the flowers, front and back. So you are styling. And then some lazy daisies to go across, and some branding, of course. The details. Look at this. This is my other jacket too. This one's for sale. This one's a medium, and it's the Mud brand. So yeah, I don't know. Oh, just this mama shirt. And if you're local, you can come check out. If I'm not here, you miss me. I have a table out here with the schedules. But yeah, we need to go eat. We desperately need to go eat. Okay. Oh, you didn't see these. I have no space for these. I have so many rugs. Come shop with me. The flower rugs, they're only $50. So I have the purple one, I have a cow one, I have a green one, and then I have a polka dot and orange one. But yes, this vlog, this live is about where the heck are my glasses. So I did a market literally 2 weeks ago. This little glasses rack. This is all I have. Oh, whoa. The gas is heavy, y'all. I'm losing my mind. We just cracked the code in 17 minutes. Okay. I'm going to explain this. So I had a market like 2 weeks ago, and we did really good. It was 9 to 5 p.m., but then around 3 p.m., it just started to downpour. So we're like hauling ass and like throwing everything into my sedan. I'm like, did I forget product? Like, I always like double check my stuff. And I always put my best products in this tote. This is my travel tote. If any of you do markets or need to transport stuff, this fits in my sedan. I have to put it in my front passenger seat. It's got wheels on it, and it's got a really nice handle that's not going to be flimsy and break off. So if you need to roll it and you can't carry it because you got to walk a long distance for your market, I highly recommend this tote. The Bright Rooms or whatever brand, I don't know if they still have it. I've had this for about 2-3 years now. And so like I put my hoops in there. I put anything like breakable or like, you know, glass is something that's very fragile in there. And then like my stickers, I just leave them in this thing. So, you know, it's whatever. They're already protected. But I'm like, did I lose my glasses? Did I squish my glasses? Are they under my tent? Because I haven't moved my tent out of my trunk yet, because literally next Saturday I'm going to be vending. So I'm like, I don't want to move all of this heavy stuff if I don't got to. So I'm like, are my glasses under there? And I'm like, duh. I always have these extra slots. So how do you just need to see it from like a better angle, and y'all are like zoomed in. So I have these extra slots. Um, you know, I got my stickers here, I got my stickers here, and then the orange ones are my bookmarks. The rest of these slots are all empty. So I'll use these for my buttons when I need to transport them and take them off of my spinning rack out there. And then I use these to transport like my keychains and magnets. And I forgot I put all of my glasses in here. So that's why I'm laughing about this, because they were here the whole time. The glasses wipes. um I just feel so silly. They've been in here the whole time. I even tried to like color coordinate them. So these are the these are the confidential sunnies. They come in gold frame or silver frame, and they're only $10. And I was like, oh my gosh, I lost them, and I was flipping out. So see, this is the gold or silver, how they look, and then you get a glasses cleaner with it. But I was just, man, I was tripping for like 2 weeks. These are some purple ones, so purple and blue. Man, I'm funny. I am funny. This whole time I'm like, we only got these. These are only. I got my wagon in the way. See, look at all this crap. Whole wagon. This is my song though. I'm smoking 3 bucks. The tripod is wiggling. That key lock. Styling. For real. Hey, what's up, Domo? Thank you. I'm just now seeing these comments. I be trying out here, bro. But man, we cracked the code about the sunglasses. I think that's the funniest thing. I made like a reminder in my phone. I'm like, okay, we have checked the house, we have checked the shop, we have not checked the car. And then I walked in here. I'm like, oh crap, I forgot to check the car. But they were in here the whole time, so that's why it's so funny. So I'm just chilling in here. We were gonna sit down and eat. So I'm gonna tell you what I have to eat. I just feel naked now because this register, it doesn't have like a blocking behind it, if you know what I mean. Because like if my son, he's here and he's watching the iPad or something, I kind of don't want people to be laying down and being distracted by him. Because he, my son is so silly. Anyway, we have grapes, and I'm like, this is how you know you're in a rush. Maybe it's just me, but I didn't take. I will pick the grapes off the vine, okay? And this time I didn't. I smoked before I taught, and then I'm just chilling. I'm just vibing. I'm like, oh shoot, I gotta get out the house. Oh shoot, I didn't pack my food yet. So crazy. And then just to top it off, I had to get gas. I was trying to make eye contact with some customers. We got carrots, grapes, apples, applesauce, and an orange, I believe is what I packed. But while we're here, we're going to be working on this because I can't bring my rugs. Oh shoot. I didn't realize the song that was playing. It was that NLE Choppa Slept Me Out or whatever. I didn't hear that song. Ooh, we dodged a bullet though, y'all. um, yeah, so I'm gonna, since I can't bring my frame here, I have to do some more buzzing, but I'm not done tufting, so I wouldn't be able to pull it off. And I don't like pulling it off of my frame off the nails until I have it backed with the carpet glue. So yeah. um, so since I can't bring my rug, I'm always trying to multitask or do multi crafts. So this is my quiet craft. I have a loud craft, is usually like a cricket craft I have to do, or I'm tufting. What else? Yeah. Usually those are my two loud crafts. My quiet crafts are embroidery stuff, painting. Um, yeah. What else do I do? I do a lot of shit. I don't know, but like anyway, I'm trying to multitask. And I need to get back into I almost lost my ring. I need to get back into needle felting. So like y'all, needle felting is really freaking cool. And if you need to get out stress, stab something just a million times until you make something pretty. So I'm going to show you some of my needle felted stuff. These are some of my needle felted projects. I made a moth and a little sunrise. So you literally get wool, like little just untamed wool, and you're stabbing it into this, obviously before you add the backing and all of that. But then this is me making 2D stuff. I'm attempting to do 3D, and that is blowing my mind. All you have to do is look up needle felting. I've not done a video on needle felting yet. Oh, I have. There's like montage of me crafting videos like that, but I have not done like a how-to because I have not mastered 3D needle felting. You can make little figurines, and I think it would be so cute to make like a little. I think it would be cool to make like a little tiger keychain or cow keychains. Like, my favorite animals are cows, and yeah, it'd be cool to do something like that, some 3D. I don't want to share all my ideas, but I think it'd be cool to learn how to do 3D needle felting and make like some jumbo shrimp as earrings. So they would be textured like this, felt, but they would be 3D. And this is the finesse. Like, you can finesse so hard with needle felting. You people add wires under it so to hold the shape as you're wrapping and stabbing at the same time. If you need to make ligaments, arms, stuff like that, people are adding wire, and I'm like, I've just now figured that out. Not just now, but like, I'm like, y'all some witches. Who's the lion wolf guy? Who is that? Who's the lion wolf? I'm gonna put these back really quick. Okay, I'm back. Oh, I'm back. We snacking in here, and we're gonna be crafting in here. So I don't know. Locked in. I'm really not trying to get copyright anyway. Oh, you like lion or wolf? Yeah, that would be cool. Like, as like a little earring, or like, even you don't even got to be the whole animal. Like, it could just be the head. I think that would be cool to figure out how to needle felt like a wolf head keychain or a cow head keychain. That'd be cool. But the hard thing about doing something like that is the consistency. So you saw with my keychains were like my very first thing. The here, these the orange and pink ones, these keychains, these were the very first trial of getting consistency to look good. Instagram pretty and all of that, whatever. So I'm gonna keep these on my earrings, but so working with a medium like that, I'm scared, I'm nervous if I have to do when I make duplicates, if I make earrings or something like that, they're gonna look lopsided. So that's the one thing that's just been scaring me, but you never know. You just gotta, jump in. I'm doing a lot of talking, but yeah. My back. It's still tight though. So that's what I was saying yesterday, and I was using the acupressure mat. All my old ass was doing, I'm only 27. I think I turned around to grab my tufting gun, and I was gonna go put all of my tufting supplies away because I was done for the day. I cannot tuft longer than 2 hours, otherwise my hand literally goes numb if I'm buzzing too hard or what have you. Um, yeah. So what is my point there? Huge brain fart. Yeah. So I was just putting my stuff away. I turned, and it's like right up here. So I did deep blue. I did the acupressure mat. Um, I used a ball, tennis ball. But here, I even used my massage gun. Here, I think I have a yoga wheel, which can withstand a substantial amount of weight. So maybe we'll roll out or something like that. Hey, we playing they not like us. I gotta turn it down. Well, I don't know if he copyrighted this. I would ask how old you are, but I don't want to do that publicly. I respect that. Yeah, I do need to try to roll this out. I don't know what I'm gonna eat today. We have kids yoga at 2. So if you got any little people, come stop down around 2. It's only a 30-minute class. And then yoga is at 3. So we get a half an hour break, kind of rotate the kids out. Then there's a 3 p.m. yoga, and it's only 45 minutes. This is a new like environment because we don't have a ceiling. So I use a microphone. I've been doing like a lot of sponsored videos, and I love Windbridge. I will keep sharing them and shouting them out because I've worked with them for so many years. And I'm going to be, every time I teach in here, I use a voice amplifier or just a microphone. And so then I'm not screaming. And then there's like an echo. And see, I'm using a microphone right now, right? Hopefully it's on. So to isolate my voice so then people can focus more. So yes, there's chaos going around, but I do believe you can practice yoga just about anywhere. And I say that without, like, how do I say that with saying that? Like here, yes, we're literally right next to a bar, and I don't expect it to be super quiet. And that's not, and so it's kind of like my intentions, or it's kind of mimicking your life. It's never going to be super sound and quiet very long unless you're, I'm talking about people with kids, I guess, but like unless you isolate, then you may have like that super uh peace of mind, or like I don't know. So there's always going to be noise, things happening around you. Maybe your mind is running or what, you know what I mean? So I feel like it allows people to still kind of work through that, if that makes sense. Yes, it's loud, but I can still find my grounding. I can still find my center within the midst of this chaos. So yeah, to say that. But then my statement about yoga practicing, you can practice that anywhere. I say that like with a grain of salt, because yoga does not have to be physical. You can do meditation. Walk. You don't even have to sit to do meditation. When I was introduced like years ago to what walking meditation was, that really just blew my mind. Okay, I'm like, you can be walking, like you don't have to be like this. How they force this on us, like this is the only way you can meditate. You could use prayer beads. You can use malas, things to help you count or keep your mind or your body busy while your mind is trying to concentrate and slow down. Um, Holding on to a stone. You can do, man, fire meditation where you're start fire gazing. You stare into the fire and it's like a meditation. Yeah, that's taking it outdoors. That's taking yoga off of the mat, off of the actual physical practice. I'm not about to go into details because I do need to see. I'm not gonna go into details because I do need to brush my mind, literally my mind up. I'm due for another yoga retreat, but my son is so small, and I don't want to do that because then I love my baby. But the 8 limbs of yoga, the third limb is the only one that has to do with the actual physical practice, what people are introduced to. And I'm pretty sure I said this in my last live because that has been blowing my mind for the last 9 years since I've been practicing yoga. You have your yamas, your personal practices, and your niyamas, your social practices. How do you treat yourself? And there's about I'm on I think there's about 6 yamas and there's like 6 niyamas. And I don't want to mess them up unless you guys want to hold real quick and I can read them off to you. Matter of fact, let me just I'm gonna find that. Yamas and niyamas. But the yamas, then you have niyamas, then you have asanas. That is the physical practice. I'm just trying to find the phrases so I can share them with you. There's no list. Okay, yamas are your moral discipline, and the niyamas are the observance. Um, okay, these are the 8 limbs. I'll just share right now. Your yamas, moral discipline. Niyamas, observances. Asanas is the physical postures. Third. Fourth is pranayama, your breathing techniques. The 5th one, pratyahara, which is sense of withdrawal. That is you're withdrawing from the world and you're starting to focus your meditation. So like if you imagine a wavelength, it's not as current, or what is it? It's going really fast. That's the pratyahara. Dharna or dharna. I can't enunciate. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do the breathy and appreciate the culture of Sanskrit. Dharna is the concentration. So now the wavelength is getting more focused. Um, Dhyana, Dhyana, the absorption of the meditation. So now you're like the triangle, and then the the meditation is the circle here. You're the triangle, the meditation is the circle, and the final eighth limb is samadhi, which is the enlightenment or bliss. You went from being outside of the meditation of that circle. The triangle is now inside of the circle. And I wish I had my notebook because I had a better diagram to show that. But pranayama, pratyahara, dhyana, and samadhi, those are slowly getting you into the oneness of meditation. So, yes, it's more about practicing the yoga off the mat, strengthening your mind, um, just for daily life. Like, how do you handle situations of stress? And, you know, what do you do after? Anyway, those are the 8 limbs of yoga. I thought it was going to have something because we basically explained it. But yeah, practicing the yoga off the mat. There isn't a link for me just to go to. Here we go. The yamas traditionally guide or what the hell us towards practices concerned with the world around us, but often we can take them as a guide of how to act towards ourselves too. There are 5 yamas. Oh yeah, 5 yamas, and then there's 5 niyamas. So ahimsa is non-harming, non-violence in thought, word, and deed. So that's practicing a yama. Um, Satya is truthfulness, always speaking your truth. If you have trouble speaking with your truth, there's something affecting your throat chakra, being able to speak your truth. There's a block. So when people have just trouble with any of these all relate to a chakra too. But I would always recommend somebody, if you're having a block in one of your chakras, to come to a Reiki session. And I can do these at my studio, or you can do them virtually. Um, Asteya is non-stealing, so um, just don't steal. Simple as that. Brakshima, Brakhyamaya. I'm sorry. I never was able to say that one correctly. That is practicing celibacy or right use of energy. Energy is important. And how my practice has slowly kind of like went together of everything that I've encompassed over the last 9 years. So Brahma Maharya is the right use of energy. When you're doing Reiki, you're the it's in English is the way in is your pelvic floor muscles. You're conserving the energy there. You're tightening your walls, or like a man. How my master teacher explained it. A man walking into a cold lake, how they tighten up. Engaging those muscles is how you preserve your energy. Um, and now the worldly you could say is it's a pelvic floor exercise, but practicing preserving your energy rather than kind of letting it deplete from your crown, from your root, you know, that can kind of deplete your energy. So practicing engaging, locking that energy the way in. And then there's another one, I'm forgetting it, but you can lock your energy from here to your mouth, and it's bringing your tongue to the back top row of your teeth and engaging the pelvic floor. You can work your energy and keep it embodied right here so it gets stronger. So that's how people like be practicing Tai Chi and stuff like that. Anyway, we're getting off task. This has become like a whole educational thing. And then what I really want to get a tattoo of is aparigraha. That's the 5th sutra. The sutras are the subcategory of what a yama is. So we just went through all of those. Aparigraha is non-greed or non-hoarding, non-attachment is how I learned it. And I want to get aparigraha on my spine. I think that would be a cool tattoo, but I'm also scared that it's going to hurt. I've never gotten a tattoo. I've gotten all these piercings. I don't even got a whole lot of piercings. but I've never gotten a tattoo. That would be cool. Anyway, I've always wanted that aparigraha as a tattoo in Sanskrit. Now the niyama, I can't even speak today, y'all. The niyamas sutras, saucha. Some of these are fun to say. Is cleanliness. Are you practicing oral hygiene, body care, your hair? Are you taking care of yourself, basically? The saucha. Santosha, contentment. And I don't really remember how to explain that. I think being content with what you have, not always wanting more. Tapas has always been heat, described as heat to me. So tapas, they're saying it's discipline, or burning enthusiasm. The tapas is like that fire. So like the I associate tapas kind of like with the physical practice of yoga. You have this burning desire to keep practicing to get better and better for yourself, not for how you look, but for yourself. Uh, and I have to say this one really funny. Svadhyaya. Svadhyaya is the study of the self and the text. So learning yourself. What do you like? What do you don't like? I'm pretty sure that's what that means. I had better descriptions in the notebook I have at home. Ishvra pranidhyana is the surrender to a higher being or contemplation of a higher power. So I call on to source, my higher being. I call on to my ancestors. I call on to my animals that have passed away. That's kind of how I call onto power. I usually call into power usually when I'm meditating or when I'm facilitating Reiki, calling that energy to me so I can be a funnel through my hands to my client. But yeah, we just learned the 8 limbs of yoga. That's literally the practice of it, how you practice your personal ethics, your social ethics, the physical practice, and then the meditation of it. So yoga is not just the physical practice, what us yoga teachers are trying to explain to people. Well, most of the yoga teachers, it's a whole different cultural thing. Like I said, I've been teaching for 9 years and I've taught in every different like situation you could think of. I've taught, in churches, schools, gyms, yoga, actual dedicated yoga studios, uh, like calisthenic gyms, even my own events. I've taught at restaurants, the beaches, and all that. But some people just like the culture of certain things. So I've noticed yoga teachers who teach at gyms, they don't really go into this because it's going to be like this over people's heads. I'm here for the physical practice. You're going to have more people. I'm not saying everyone, but you're going to have more people. I'm just here to get the workout in. I'm trying to do my down dogs and be done with it. I don't want to hear anything about saucha and all that. I don't. So I've noticed I've tried to stay away from more talk of teaching in Sanskrit and things like that, because it's not as approachable to like the average person. I just want to get into, make sure my battery's on. I just want to get into yoga. I'm just here for the, maybe a couple handstands. That's as far as I'm about to go with this, man. But we're not going into dhyana. We're not going into no meditation like that. I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to think about what I'm going to eat for lunch. That's kind of the culture of a gym. Somebody's going to the gym. And why I say that, because I feel like I overstepped and I was teaching chair yoga. I was being like in the nicest way. I think I was just playing some chanting music to some chair yoga, but they were Catholic women and they did not like that. So I'm like, be careful with your music choice. If you're a yoga teacher and you're going to teach in a gym, they don't all like chanting. They don't all like Sanskrit. What is he saying? It's just a different language. You may overstep with people's religion too in a gym. But if you were to teach at a studio, I say you can do all of that. You can bring your singing bowls. You could start what do they do? The channeling of the Kundalini energy. You can start doing all that. And people at the studio, they would be more open to that. So it's definitely the environment. I don't know what I'm ranting about. I do hope you learned something from it. It's 111 today, right now, wherever you are at. Maybe it's 222333. It's something, something, something. Right now, All right, let's see. Do I have anything on my to-do list? Okay, I can't do that here. I need to create some new tags. I need to make more rug tags, which I'll do at home. Okay. Man, it's just a lot. And I don't know if I should go, if y'all are interested hearing more about life and all that, but I don't even know how we got onto that. We were just talking about an art tour and everything, but yeah. I'm chilling for the most part. I feel very scattered brain. I just like getting here just to sit in my space and then interact with the few interactions I have when people stop in my shop. I'll never be remembering to make sure you bring your drill home so you can do this shelf because I'm going to bring a shelf here. But I said yesterday my back hurt, so I could not do any of that. I'd be forgetting to do stuff because I just be in here. I just be so happy that y'all, the people who care about me the most, help get us back into a studio space. Like I said, I had a little savings, but we had our GoFundMe really help us for the first month and our deposit. So I just appreciate that. I'm just trying to have a space here that is all welcoming, making wellness accessible and affordable, and you can even find some cool art. So yeah. Happy birthday. Um, yeah, yeah, we were just talking about yoga. Yeah, I think we can fit about 6 people in here. So more small classes, more attention to our students. Because it's not fun being lost in the class. Like this, I'm gonna try this class and then not properly be guided. You know what I mean? So I feel like smaller classes, great, because then everyone can get that attention, get their money's worth, and make that connection with the instructor and the wealth of knowledge that the instructor can provide specifically for that practitioner. So that's that's what we do. We do yoga and fitness classes here. I'm trying to think of what I should eat because I just kind of got snacks here, but you know, I'm probably gonna make some content. Try to do this sewing. I finished the O yesterday. I printed this with like this textured paper. I stabbed myself. Once you're done sewing it, you just run, you take your pins out and you run it underwater and it washes the paper away. I'm sorry, that was on my microphone. But this has just been a slow craft for me. I don't know if I want this sweatshirt to be for me, this first one, because I have a bunch more, or if this one I should put in my shop right away. But I bleached this. It's a nice light blue bleach that I did. I'm going to embroider on it, and then I'm going to put like established 2020 when I first started Confidential Goods, like under the words, and then probably confidential on the back. So if you've seen that style, I don't have any sweatshirts over here, but yeah, to show y'all that. Questions, things of that nature. With that being said, I just appreciate y'all being here. I don't want to take up nobody's time, but I'll probably just be posting on Snapchat or something the rest of the day. So if you want to stay updated with me, you can add me there. Chilling in my shop, maybe teach a few classes here and there. If you're a father, happy Father's Day. If you're in the live and you see this later or watching it now. Yeah, I love you. Have a wonderful day. Be safe. Bye.